Shalom, Kol Elohim La Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And sincere shalom to the 144,001 third. So, fair use. This video right here, I'm not going to play any of it. You can see the title and the YouTube channel name, Righteous Monkey, Midnight Productions, what Zach says he witnessed. And if you haven't heard of what Midnight Production is, it's supposedly a group of former police officers in the Arizona area that goes around kidnapping homeless people and making snuff films and other wickedness. And a snuff film is when you SA someone and torture them and then, have their spirit leave their body, and you record it and then you sell it off or keep it for pleasure, or both. Snuff films. And you already know these devils move like that because these people are the wicked. And then they go for the homeless people because they're easy targets. They're because if you're homeless or you don't have a lot of people in your life, you went missing. Who's gonna notice you went missing, right? Nobody's gonna notice a homeless person went missing or care. So that's why these secret societies, okay, they go for these homeless people and then they do wickedness. Let's get this right here. This is Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yeah, so, and this goes for anybody that's not a part of the elect, okay? But ultimately, the Edomites are the wicked, okay? Their spirits are automatically designed to be wicked. Midnight Productions, and there's other gangs, okay, that just went under the radar. You don't really hear about them too much. They're not really on the internet. They haven't been totally dismantled by the powers that be. And they do wickedness. They go around, and guess what? When society starts getting more rough, when things start collapsing more, entering Jacob's trouble, if you will, Daniel the 12th chapter. When these things start coming to pass, these groups, they're gonna, they have maps, detailed maps of areas. They got connections and networks. So when things get rough, they're gonna try to take over territory, right? They're gonna try to take over territory, whether it be 3 city blocks, a whole entire neighborhood, a whole entire warehouse, distribution center. Yeah, they're gonna start recruiting people. You're gonna have these Negan type, not Negan, what do you call it? The saviors from The Walking Dead. Yeah, you're gonna have these type of groups going around spreading wickedness. All right, because the law and order is gonna be out the window in certain places. So let's get this. This is Ezekiel 7 and 5. Thus said Yahweh, an evil and only evil, behold, is come. So guess what? If you ain't a part of the elect or one of these elites, they can get to hide out in their bunkers and they're going to get taken care of. What is that? Isaiah the 24th chapter. They're going to get taken care of. But if you ain't part of the elect, you're going to be experiencing extreme evil, especially here in Babylon the Great. Babylon, U.S., right? It's full of guns and bombs and drones and flamethrowers and knives, swords, and other weapons I don't even know about exist in this place. You got, especially in Texas, people ride around with machine gun turrets on the back of their pickup trucks. I follow a guy on social media. He has looks like some type of Hummer, and he basically tuned it up like it's Mad Max. He got one of those I don't know what you call it, but his bumper in the front has like a narrow point to it, so it's easier to ram things. And he has a machine gun built into the car. Okay, and he had another car, like a Corvette, with a flamethrower built into it. There's people out here with these things, and when things get rough, they're gonna go around just causing chaos. Being serial killers and all this other madness. Because guess what? People already do it now. So how much more when things go left field, when there's no more direct consequences for your actions. Let's get this in Ecclesiasticus, the 29th chapter. And Ecclesiasticus, the 29th chapter, in verse 20. Hold on. Give me a moment. Ecclesiasticus, the 39th chapter, okay? In verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made him. And hey, guess what? That goes for humans, because humans are what? Spirits first, because we have a spirit inside of us. And when when you stop functioning in this carnal world, well, how does that happen? When your spirit leaves your body, you're a spirit first. So this applies to man. All right, Esau, these Edomites put hell on Jake. Why? Because they were the sword of the Heavenly Father to use as a punishment for his people, for our forefathers, which are us, sowing iniquity. And guess what? This whole planet Earth has been sowing sin, iniquity, ever since these devils got into power. These Edomites, which the most recent and brutal was the Renaissance. Okay, because that led to the captivity and the dismantle of the 12 tribes. All right, they lost their heritage, was taken from us, and put on another people. But now we have awakened, which is leading to the rapid decline of this devil's this devil's society. And guess what? It's going to get far, far worse. You're going to have people out here dying in mass numbers, and it's going to be brutal. Okay, you'll be fortunate if you get a quick, painless death. Let's get this in St. Matthew, the 24th chapter, and verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And you seeing that now. You see that now. People, go back 10 years ago, 2016. People were much warmer. And I'm talking about here in Babylon. I can't say too much about, I don't know, like Japan or Sweden. Okay, but I'm pretty sure it applies there too, right? Because this is the end times, right? Going off prophecy. But I can say that, yes, Babylon the Great, all over this place, all over Babylon. Okay, that people are much colder now. Why? Because Yahweh is collapsing this place. The cost of living is going up. The people are more full of themselves. There's more evil being done in the forefront to where you can see it. There's more folly lifted up. There's people, spreading certain beliefs, whether it be good or bad, that leads to movements. Okay? So when all these things start increasing, you're going to have what? The elect rising up to the occasion and everybody else being cannon fodder. So let's end this off in 2nd Esdras. The 15th chapter. And I'm going to start at verse 14. Woe to the world, and woe means destruction, and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. There you go. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So people are going to be like, screw it. I got this weapon. You don't have this weapon, or my weapon's better than yours. And I don't know, maybe I'm hungry, or I just want to destroy, right? That's how people are going to be thinking. They may just want to destroy for fun, not even because they want food and water. Yeah, this is how evil is going to get. And it's already happening now on a very micro level, but as time moves forward, it's going to happen on a macro level, to where it's a normal thing for you to walk down the street, someone to pull up on you, beat you up, strip you naked, all right, take all your stuff, and maybe even kill you, all right, or kidnap you and then essay you and eat you. Yeah, it's gonna get real wicked. And with that, shalom.